Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to film a video of me kind of showing you guys a tutorial how Kylie Jenner does her makeup, and I'm also going to be using a bunch of new products. I went shopping earlier today. I went to Ulta and I bought a bunch of makeup that I think would go perfect for this tutorial. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by moisturizing my face. She actually does her base first before she applies her brows, which I normally do my brows first. So this is kind of weird for me, but we'll see. Maybe I like this new technique. So I'm going to start off by applying moisturizer. This is the Tatcha water cream. To be honest, I'm not that impressed by it. It's an extremely expensive moisturizer that I feel like a lot of people talk about, but in my opinion, it really didn't do anything to my skin. I'm gonna move on to what is this called? Primer. This is the Fenty primer. I actually went ahead and bought a new foundation. I'm not going to be using the Milani Conceal and Perfect that I normally use. I wanted to go ahead and try out a new foundation. So this is the Morphe foundation, and I got it in the color F220. I don't even know if this is like too much foundation or what. And then I'm going to go ahead and use a beauty blender to blend it all out. I'm all done with the foundation, and I do like it. I feel like it is pretty full coverage and it is extremely matte, so I don't know if you have dry skin if you will like this foundation. I do like it. I feel like it might be a little bit too dry. We'll see in the end how it looks once I have my full face on. As of right now, it is okay. So I'm going to go ahead and conceal, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape. Notice in photos, I took a picture with someone and they used flash, and I normally apply, like I said, my concealer underneath my eyes, and I noticed that it was so bright under my eyes that it looked kind of like you could see the difference between the under eye that was highlighted and then this inner corner right here, as well as my eyelid. So now I actually like taking the concealer, blending it out under my eyes, and then taking whatever's left and kind of going in that area to really blend it out, because with flash photography, if your under eye is extremely bright, you're going to be able to see like the difference between this inner corner and then your under eye that's extremely bright. So just remember to go ahead and blend that area. Like I said, I don't know, I feel like ever since I took that photo, it's kind of been like tripping me out how bright it looked. And usually I use a translucent powder for my under eye area, but today I want to go ahead and kind of like do a little mixture of powders. I know Kylie likes using a kind of like a pink powder to brighten underneath her eyes, which I will do in a second. But right now, to set the actual concealer, I'm going to be mixing these two powders. So this one's by Dermablend, and it's their banana powder, and then my regular powder, which is the Seal the Deal by Lawless. I'm just gonna make like a little concoction on one of the lids, and I'm just gonna be doing like half and half of the Seal the Deal and half of the Dermablend powder. Set all the areas where I applied the concealer. Now to bake the sides of my nose, I'm actually just going to take the Seal the Deal, which is more of a brightening powder. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take it and just apply it on the sides of my nose. Alright, so as you guys can see, I just went ahead and applied powder on the sides of my nose, and I'm going to allow that to bake just for a little while. I feel like my skin can't really take too much powder, but Kylie really likes to slim down her nose using baking, so I'm just gonna leave that on just for a little bit. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take that pink powder that I was talking to you guys about. This is the Morphe Bake and Set powder in the color Brightening Pink. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I went ahead and put the powder on this eye, and I think because of the lighting you can't really tell, but it does look a little bit brighter than this side, like slightly brighter, very natural, but this side like looks a little bit more awake than this side. It's looking pretty cute. I'm also going to go ahead and dust off the baking that I'm doing on the sides of my nose. So in the video I saw of KYLIE, she doesn't really contour her face. She does so with her bronzer. So I'm just going to take, this is the Marc Jacobs bronzer, and contour and bronze at the same time. So I'm going to focus the bronzer in the sockets of my cheeks. Gonna go ahead and take some of the bronzer and apply that to the crease of my eyes. In the video that I saw of KYLIE, she doesn't really do much of an eyeshadow look. She basically just focuses the bronzer that she applied to her face into her crease. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I also saw that she kind of drags out the color that she put in her crease, so she focuses on the crease and then kind of like extends it out into like a wing almost. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do with my bronzer. I'm also going to take some of the bronzer and apply it to my lower lash line. Finally gonna go ahead and fill in my brows. I'm gonna be using a pencil. Recently I've been using the Dip Brow, but she likes using brow pencils and she likes using her brand, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color medium brown. Filling in my brows, and it was a different experience filling them in after my base. I feel like I'm still the type that would prefer to do so before my foundation, but it wasn't bad, and I feel like I also was able to fill them in quicker for some reason, maybe because I was using a brow pencil. But those are the brows, and now I'm going to go ahead and set the brows using an eyebrow gel. This is the Control Freak by NYX. I'm going to go ahead and apply some falsies. I'm pretty sure KYLIE has eyelash extensions, so I'm going to go ahead and use a style that's a little bit more natural than the pairs that I usually wear. These are Kiss lashes in the style Organza. Alright, you guys, I already applied the lashes, and this is what they look like. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some mascara, and I'm positive I saw her using brown mascara on Kim in her newest video where she does Kim's makeup. I'm just going to focus it on my top lashes. I have barely any lashes on my lower lash line, so I'm just going to do like a really quick coat of brown mascara on the falsies. Go ahead and do KYLIE's famous liner. She always does like a little cute flick at the end of her eye, and I usually use a brush tip eyeliner, like the e.l.f. one or the, I think it's the Wet n Wild eyeliner, but I feel like her little flick, it'd be easier to use a pen type or like marker type of eyeliner, so I went ahead and purchased this one. This is from NYX. It's called the Epic Ink liner. I want to try to get like the type of like flick and eye shape that she does. Yeah, so we'll see. This is the little flick I ended up doing. I think I ended up making it a little bit too thick. So I'm just gonna take some concealer on the back of my hand and just taking a flat brush and just going along the sides of the eyeliner and just trying to make it as like slim and as pointy as possible. I'm finally done with the eyeliner. That took me so long to do. In her video, she like quickly just draws on the eyeliner. It looks perfect, but it's so difficult for me to get like a really small precise line, but this is as close as it's gonna get. And I think I showed you guys how I was cleaning it up with concealer, so I just honestly did that back and forth like 20 times on each eye. Like I would draw the little fleek, then conceal, then I concealed too much, then I would draw it, and ugh, it was a mess. But I think it looks okay. So next I'm going to go ahead and apply blush, and I feel like Kylie loves blush. So I went ahead and purchased this blush. It's a Colourpop Super Shock blush, and I'm going to be using the Real Techniques stippling brush. And then, I don't think I mentioned the color. This is in the color Count Me In. I'm going to set my face with the Morphe setting spray. So for lips, I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with the lip pencil by NYX in Nude Beige. And then I'm going to be filling in my lips with NYX's Soft Matte Lip Cream in Abu Dhabi. And usually I'll just line my lips and then fill it in with whatever, like, soft matte lip cream or lipstick I'm using, but Kylie likes to fill in her entire lips using the lip pencil and then going on top with whatever she's filling her lips in. So I'm going to fill my entire lips with the pencil and then just add this in the center. Guys, so that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.